the same thing, and I'm going to ask it again today. I apologize for not including you in this question.
Don't worry, I asked the same thing you were going to ask.
What do I need to do, and what do fans need to do to get another Master and Commander? Because I really still need that movie.
Raise $100 million.
Okay. So
so
Kickstarters.
That's just for Russell. That's just for Russell.
That might be true. But moving into why I get to talk to you guys today, one of the things that's really cool about this is that it has a lot of witty banter. And it's like, it reminded me of like an old school Hollywood movie in terms of the dialogue and the characters. Talk a little bit about, is that what appealed to you? Could you, or just talk about the witty banter?
Well, it was, I mean, it was expertly written, you know. I mean, coming off the book and then bringing that into a screenplay and then getting that on film is quite a task in itself.
It was a 10-year endeavor for you.
It was, yeah. And then when we get in there with David Koepp, who's the perfect director for this, you know, Paul, it turned into, it's sort of had its own life in a weird way. Don't you think?
I do, yeah.
Because David started to do that snappy dialogue stuff.
Yeah, and he could actually, you know, he's a great writer, and he could rewrite if he would come up with ideas the whole time, and that's usually a very dangerous thing. But he thinks so clearly and quickly, and it was we laughed so much making this movie, and the director laughed so much that we had to actually move him out and down the hall because he was ruining.
Chuck his monitor.
My next question was going to be who ruined the most takes from laughing?
Both of
The
us.
director.
Oh yeah, the director, yeah.
It's true. My crowning glory, because Johnny's much better at keeping a straight face. My crowning glory was making him laugh so hard that his moustache leapt across the room. I was hoping it was going to land on Gwyneth Paltrow's top lip.
It actually did about a 4 or 5 foot,
Ping.
you know, vault off of my face. It was a burst of hysterical laughter, and the thing just went. Boing.
That is completely awesome.
Isn't it cool? One of my finest moments was when we were doing Gwyneth's close-up, and, you know, she got the giggles, I got the giggles, you know. And then she just looked at me crying, laughing, and she said, "Please stop being funny." That made me happy.
Before I run out of time with the two of you, I have to ask, I'm so excited for Black Mass and this Keith Richards documentary.
Yeah.
One of you could talk about both, and I'm incredibly excited to see Vision come to life in Avengers. Could you guys talk about that stuff?
What am I talking about?
Keith
again?
Richards' documentary is amazing. I've seen it. It's extraordinary.
He's seen a rough cut. Yeah. The Keith thing is something so important. That's why we're really taking our time with it to make sure that it's a perfect document, or as perfect as it can be. And then, so something I'm really excited about, you know. And Black Mass was, it was a real challenge, you know, to make all that work. And, you know, when you're essentially bringing James Bulger back to his old neighborhood where he's looked upon slightly unpleasantly. Yeah, that was kind of weird. Meeting some of the people that he met.
I can't wait.
Yeah, Scott Cooper killed it. I mean, the guy, it's his 3rd film, and the guy's like a master, you know. What about you?
Yeah, I'll tell you the ending. Yeah, no, a red dot appears on me whenever I start to talk about Marvel films. What can I tell? I can tell you that I've kept it secret for about 3 years. I've known that this was going to happen, and I'm not about to give the game away right now because we've managed to keep it really under wraps. There's only a few images out, you know, and but it's pretty grand.
Totally. I got to go. Thank you both
Thanks,
so much.
man.
Thank you.
By the way,